Hi everyone, my name is Miss Kaplan and I am a school counselor at Elizabeth Red Elementary School right here in Richmond, Virginia. If you are one of my Red Lions tuning in today, hey y'all, I miss y'all so much, so please would you do me the favor of leaving me a comment in the comment section below. That will tell me that you are here, you are tuned in, I can say hi and we can connect. And if you have not done so already, make sure you follow the school's social media sites. We have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Instagram, and that is how you can find out about all updates having to do with Red. We are also posting some fun ways for you to engage with your teachers and with your friends from school. So if you have your parents' permission, go ahead and follow us on your favorite app. I will post the links to those apps in the information section of this video. So check that out when you get a chance. If you are not a Red Lion, if you are from a different Richmond Public School or elsewhere, I'm happy to have you. The more the merrier. My hope is that these videos can benefit any student or anybody who decides to watch them. So welcome. So here's the deal. We are all going through a tough time right now. Those of us in Virginia have just found out that our schools are actually closed for the rest of the school year. So a lot of us are dealing with some heavy and some tough feelings right now. I would like to create some videos that help deal and help cope with some of the anxieties and some of the worries that my students are feeling right now. So this is my first video of that nature. I'm new to this, so don't judge me. I'm doing my best. But if you stay tuned, there will be more videos posted. So if you enjoy this one, give it a like and come back for more. Today's topic is mainly geared at my kindergarten through second grade babies today. We're going to talk a little bit about mindfulness, but mindfulness is for everybody. So stay with me because it could help you as well. Before we get started, I want to do a quick climate check. I think that it is very, very important to stay in touch with how you're feeling when we're going through times like these. Oftentimes we worry about other people, our loved ones, our friends, our family, but it's really important to think about yourself and your own well-being as well. My climate check is really simple. It is a scale 1 through 5. As you can see, a number 1 is when we're not feeling too hot. Maybe we got some bad news. Maybe we're having a really tough day. Maybe there's something that we're really, really worried about. So a 1 would be when we're just not feeling so great. Today is not our day. On the other side of the scale is the number 5. That would be the opposite. It's the best day ever. Nothing can hold you back. You're having an awesome day. No complaints. Numbers 2, 3, and 4 are in the middle. 2, it's not the worst day ever, but maybe you're just feeling a little out of it today and you're just not feeling it. Number 3, kind of in the middle, not terrible, not great, you're kind of neutral, maybe undecided, so you're just floating around in the middle. Number 4 would be a pretty good day, not the best day you've ever had, but you know what? It is pretty good. So I want you to think, where are you on this scale right now? Are you a 1? That's okay. I think we've all had days that are a 1 before. Are you a 5? Are you loving this? Are you enjoying your online learning? So I would say, for me right now, I'm probably about a 3. I'm feeling good. I'm healthy. I'm happy. But I really miss my students. I miss being in the classroom. I miss doing classroom guidance. I miss the hugs. So I would say right now, I'm sitting right in the middle, right about a 3. But I'm hoping by the end of this video, I'll at least be a 4 because I will have gotten to connect with all of those students I'm missing so much. So this alone might boost me up to that 4. But go ahead, shout out, what is your number right now? How are you feeling right now? Okay. All right, so we are gonna keep this in mind and hold on to this so that we can come back to it at the end of our lesson today. So today's lesson is on a big word, mindfulness. Give me a thumbs up if you have ever heard the word mindfulness before. If you're one of my students, you may have heard this word in the past. It's okay if you haven't, because we are here to learn about it. Give me a moose ears if you know exactly what mindfulness is. Not too many of us. All right, so it sounds like we are learning about the right thing today. Mindfulness is the idea that we have a lot of thoughts and feelings in our head every single day. And we know it's okay to have those thoughts and feelings, and it's okay to let them come and go. We don't always have to react to them. We don't always have to do something about it. Sometimes, if we allow those thoughts and those feelings to come and go on their own, it might make us feel a little bit better and a little bit happier. When I talk to my kids about feelings, we talk about feelings that are awesome and feelings that don't always feel so good. What are some of those feelings that feel great? Yeah, so happiness, being excited, when we feel love, those are all feelings that feel good. But then there are the feelings that don't always feel so great. But we know that everybody feels those ways sometimes. What are some of those feelings? Yes, angry, scared, anxious, worried. Yes. Give me a thumbs sideways if you have felt one of those feelings recently. I have, yeah. So when we think about mindfulness, we want to take those feelings and just let them be. We don't always have to do something about it. One of those feelings that I think that mindfulness helps with a lot is anger. When I talk to my students about anger, we talk about how we react and what we do when we're feeling angry. Sometimes, and even adults do this, sometimes when we're feeling angry, we do things that aren't such good choices. For example, we might call someone a mean name when we're feeling angry with them, and that just leaves everybody feeling hurt. Or sometimes when kids are feeling angry, they don't listen to the teacher, and that can get us in trouble. So when we think about mindfulness and we think about anger, mindfulness allows us to stop, think about how we're feeling, let it be, and let it go away on its own without us having to do something about it. Mindfulness can work the same way for when we're feeling worried or anxious or scared. So today, I want us to learn about mindfulness so that it can be a tool in our toolbox for the big and sometimes uncomfortable feelings that a lot of us have been dealing with lately. To learn about mindfulness some more, I'm going to use one of my very favorite books about it. So this book is called Mind Bubbles, and it is written by Dr. Heather Krantz, and it is illustrated by Lisa May. Mind Bubbles. I think lots of thoughts. Do you? I have lots of feelings. Do you? We just talked about those feelings, right? Those are mind bubbles. Everybody has them. They show what we think and feel. So it looks like some friends over here have some mind bubbles going on. Somebody is feeling hungry. Somebody is thinking about going somewhere, hopefully somewhere fun. Someone's thinking about going outside. Somebody is thinking about they are tired. Some are great. So these are some awesome feelings and thoughts. Ice cream, I love my dog, the sunshine and fun. Some can be really difficult. So somebody's feeling sad. It looks like somebody is maybe missing a grandparent. Someone's feeling lonely. I think that that might be a common feeling right now. And somebody's thinking about that school is hard for them. So some of our mind bubbles can be fabulous, wonderful things, and some of those mind bubbles are things that can be hard to deal with and hard to think about. Sometimes your mind can be so full of them that it feels like more cannot possibly fit. So, what can we do about this? Any ideas? Hmm. Well, mind bubbles are a lot like soap bubbles. Have you ever blown bubbles? Lots of bubbles float around. But what happens to the bubbles? So, lucky for us, I have some bubbles with me here today. So let's see what happens to those bubbles. Ready? Ooh, what's happening to them? What's happening? Yeah, they pop. Hmm. They float around until they pop. Every bubble pops, and then new ones form. We can think of mind bubbles as being just like those soap bubbles. Every mind bubble pops, and then new ones form. So we have thoughts in our head, and then they go away. And then we have more thoughts and more feelings, and then they go away. But there are so many, and they just keep forming that sometimes it can seem like too many. Sometimes it can feel like we just have too many things going on in this head of ours. What you really need to know is everyone has mind bubbles, lots of them. This is normal. Mind bubbles may float around for a while, but the interesting thing is that they always pop. Thoughts and feelings change and new ones come along. So you might feel angry, but you know what? It goes away. And then you feel happy again. Or you might be thinking about one thing and stressed about it, but it goes away and you think about other things. So let's see what these people are thinking about. So it looks like someone's feeling excited, somebody's thinking about their dog, somebody's thinking about their dad, someone is thinking about a giraffe, someone's thinking about love, something they love, and it looks like someone's thinking about maybe like a baby brother or baby sister. So there are tons of different thoughts and different feelings that we have every day, and they can be so different. That's how our mind works. Bubbles come and bubbles go. Thoughts and feelings come and thoughts and feelings go. There is a simple way to work with all the bubbles in your mind. It's a gift that you already own. What could it be? Any ideas? Your breath. Most of the time we ignore our breath. but your breath is your friend. So how can your breath help? What do y'all think? How can our breath help us? All of those mind bubbles will come and go no matter what. You will not stay angry or sad forever. Sometimes it seems like you're watching a bubble movie in your head. Instead of watching mind bubbles, try noticing your breath. Try it now. Close your eyes and breathe in and out. Try it one more time. This time, I want you to try to fill your tummy up with air like a balloon and then slowly blow it all out. So ready? Breathe in and out. Good job. Your breath is always with you. It is friendly. If you get distracted by more mind bubbles, just gently go back to noticing your breath. So breathe in and out. Fill that tummy with air. Ready? Breathe in and out. And breathe in and out. Good job. This takes practice. Mind bubbles can be very distracting. If you spend time noticing your breath moving in and out of your body, pretty soon you will realize that mind bubbles still show up, but you can just allow them to be there. You don't have to do anything about the bubbles. If you go back to just noticing your breath, each bubble will eventually pop on its own. So we don't have to do something about every single thought and feeling that we have. And soon you will feel calm and still, and maybe even happier. And your breath becomes your best friend. If you can be present right now with your breath and just be aware of all the mind bubbles, this is called mindfulness. Right. So, how do we remember this? It's a snap. Stop and breathe. Notice your mind bubbles. Allow the bubbles to be there, and then practice again. So, what did we find out? Mindfulness is when we use our breath. That's right. And we allow thoughts and feelings to come and go without us doing anything about them, because they will pop on their own. So today, I'm going to invite you to try some mindfulness with me. I know that this might be different and new for some of you. Some of my red lions might have tried this before, but if you haven't, that's okay. It might be very rewarding for you. It might end up being something you can put in your toolbox that can help you when you're feeling worried or nervous or scared or angry or those other big feelings we have that don't always feel so good. So I'm going to invite you to give your very best effort, even if this is uncomfortable for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read a script. You are going to listen and breathe. So when you're ready, find a place that is comfortable for you and go ahead and close your eyes. Take a moment to sit comfortably with your back straight but relaxed. Let your eyes close gently and bring your attention to your breath, the in-breath and the out-breath. Let your attention simply be here now with your breathing. And breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Thoughts might come. Let them go and stay with the breath. In and out. Feelings might come. Let them go and stay with the breath. In and out. There is no right way, no wrong way, just breathing. And breathe in, out. Staying with the breath, noticing it. When your mind wanders, just gently bringing it back to the breath and breathing in and out. Relaxing your body, feeling the breath move through your body, noticing the breath in the belly and in the nose and everywhere in between. Your body is calm and still. You are simply being here in this moment with this breath. And breathe in and out. In and out. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. Allow yourself to stretch and bring your attention back to your room. Wow. I am so proud of all of you for trying some mindfulness today. Go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back for such an awesome job that you did. My homework for you is if you think that mindfulness is something that can help you when you're feeling all those big feelings, try some breathing. Just stop and focus on your breath, making sure that you fill your tummy with air like a balloon every time you take that deep breath in, and make sure you blow it out slowly. My name is Miss Kaplan. If you enjoyed this video, please tune in next time. I'm hoping to continue with similar videos, but before we go, let's pull back out our climate scale and just think to yourself where you fall. Did mindfulness help move you up the scale at all? Are you about in the same place? Hopefully, you're leaving me today feeling a bit more calm and relaxed, and you will join us again next time. Bye, y'all.